the video starts, I would like to inform you that this video is about plastic surgery. If you are against plastic surgery, this is not a video for you. Also, if you are planning on getting plastic surgery, I encourage you to do your research before going to any doctor. Welcome to my first YouTube video. I finally decided to make a channel. I wanted to do my first video on a journey I recently put myself through. It was worth it. A little difficult, totally worth it. Last month I went to Dominican Republic to get plastic surgery. I got Lipo 360 with a BBL. I was originally supposed to do a breast lift. I couldn't do that because of COVID. My doctor wasn't like combining different surgeries, and I was fine with that. I was like, all right, whatever. I'll just do the Lipo 360 with the BBL. That's really what I wanted. And basically what I really needed. The breast lift was, I was just gonna do it just to do it. I needed a little bit, but it's nothing crazy. So this was something I wanted to do probably since like 2014. I told myself I was gonna do it like right after college, and then when I was finished with my bachelor's degree, I decided to go into grad school. So I told myself, okay, I'll just do it after grad school. And I did that. I rewarded myself with that. That was something I really wanted, and I feel like I deserved it. I worked 7 long years straight after high school. I worked hard, and I felt like I wanted to reward myself with something that I really wanted, something that was gonna make me feel better. It's not like my self-esteem was like low or anything like that. I just wanted to do it just to make myself feel better. So yeah, I was able to do that. My surgery was on August 25th. Yeah, August 25th. Before I flew to the Dominican Republic, I prepared myself. When I got my yearly physical here, my hemo was 12.5. I gave it to the doctor. I sent it to her. She told me to bring it up a little more. She said it was perfect, but the higher the better. I brought it up. I started drinking vitamin C, folic acid, and liquid iron. I drank SSS tonic. I bought it from Walmart. They have it in Walgreens. I just know Walmart is a little cheaper. So I flew there August 23rd. It was a Sunday. August 23rd. I went to doctor's clinic for my evaluation. They drew some blood. They did a P test. I had to do other tests. They did x-rays, chest x-rays, and then they made me do something else for my chest. And they also did like some sonography on some of my organs. Like they did my liver, my pelvis, and I don't know what other organs. It's probably all of, I don't know. I'm not sure. I just know they did a bunch of tests. Then after I was done with that, that was actually a different clinic. I only got the blood work done at my doctor's office. I had to do everything else in a different clinic. I also saw an hemologist in a different clinic also. So that was 2 different clinics. And I also went to a cardiologist. Everything came out well. You know, I told the hemologist, I told her, I'm like, listen, I used to smoke hookah. I stopped like 3 months ago. Like, let me know if my lungs are not okay to get surgery. Like, it's fine. I'll go back home. I won't be happy, but I'll go back home if my lungs aren't good enough, but she said no. She said something that was like 90%. I don't know what that meant, but she told me I'm fine. After that, after I was done with all of that, I went to see the doctor, and the doctor saw me. She was really nice. Her name is actually Nathaly Bello. She's in Santo Domingo in Dominican Republic. I found her on Instagram. One of my cousins showed her to me like in December because she knew I always wanted surgery, and I just fell in love with her. When I saw her work, I'm like, wow, like that's who I'm going to. That's it. Because I always wanted to go to a different doctor that my cousins, that like 3 of them went to. She's also really good, Durang. I always wanted to go to her. But then when I saw Nathaly, I'm like, oh my God, no. I'm going to her. And then I fell in love with the way she expressed herself on Instagram. And she gave me that trust. Something told me, like, just go to her. Like, she's going to do a good job. And she did. She did an amazing job on me. I loved her. I loved everything. So when I met her, she asked me what I wanted. I told her, I'm like, listen, I want to look like I'm done. And she laughed. Her assistant laughed. But I mean, that's what I want, right? I was being straightforward. So I want to look like I'm done. You know, I want the hips, the butt. I knew she wasn't going to exaggerate because she don't do that with like none of her patients. I never see like anyone she does like over exaggerated. Yeah, so she did a really good job. She put like the right amount for my the size of my legs, you know. So yeah, so my surgery was August 25th. After surgery, I stayed at the clinic for 1 night. So I stayed there that first night. They tried to get me up like in the AM, probably like around 5 a.m. And when I got up, I wasn't having it. Like, I was super weak after surgery. So weak. So then they drew some blood out. And my hemo before surgery was actually 14.2, I believe. And it dropped to like 7.3. I had to get a whole blood transfusion. Which I was fine with it. I'm like, listen, if I need it, I need it. Let's do it. I mean, I don't think I even had a choice at that point. I don't know. Yeah, so they did that. And then before I left the hospital, I told the nurse that I wanted like a pain patch that they now use in the Dominican Republic. So it's like to reduce the pain after lipo or like any procedure that you do. I really wanted the pain pump. But the anesthesiologist told me I was too weak for the pain pump because the pain pump, I think it contains more medication than the patch. The patch is only, I think the patch has like a tiny bit of fentanyl, and the pain pump has like other medications, like it's mixed. So yeah, so I couldn't do that, and I was fine with it. I think I paid like $200 or $250. I don't remember, but I know it's supposed to last like 3 to 5 days or 2 to 5 days. I don't remember, but yeah, I think it was totally worth it. I didn't feel any pain really. The only pain I ever experienced was during the massages. Oh my God, when they moved that fluid to the front so it could get out through the drenaje. It burns. It was burning. Yeah, that was the only pain I experienced, really. The massages was tough. They got me very weak, the massages. I was getting them at the recovery house because I stayed at the recovery house for 5 days. So I was weak every time I would get them after the massage. Like, I always felt weak. Even like when I would first take off my faja, I was so weak. I never fainted though. Never fainted. They would like whenever I would tell them I was feeling weak or like I felt like I was gonna, like I felt like I had to lay down. They would lay me down. They'll give me like a cotton ball with alcohol. They'll make me smell it. So I never went down, thank God. Yeah, but I stayed at their care house for 5 days. I went to Jade Recovery House. I loved it there. They were really nice. The food was great. It was a clean environment. The girls were great. The nurses, the owner, she was nice. The other girl, I actually met a lot of girls. I went to different doctors, and other girls actually went to Nathaly. They were all super nice. Everyone got along. I wish I could have been able to like interact with them more, but every time I would go downstairs to eat, like I just wanted to go upstairs to lay down. Like I was so weak. I had no appetite. I didn't even want to eat the food, so I would just like swallow my food and then rush back upstairs. So I wasn't really able to interact with the girls as much as I wanted to. I was wanted to get out of the bed and like talk to the girls, hang out, you know, but I couldn't. Physically, I didn't feel like I was gonna be able to. So yeah, after that I went to my family's house after the 5th day. I believe that was on a Monday. My cousins picked me up. So I got there, yeah. I got to my family's house on my 5th day of surgery, or my 6th day. The 6th day of my surgery, I think it was. Yeah, 6th day or 7th day. The 7th day. I don't remember. Yeah, but once I got to my family's house, I felt a little better because the last day, I don't know what it was, but that Monday, the last day I was in the recovery house, I got a little bit depressed. And I've never felt like that before. It was weird, but I don't know, I was crying a lot. And I think it was also because I got my period that day. But I was crying. Everybody was telling me it's gonna be okay. My mom, my family, everybody was just like relaxed, like it's only a few days, you're gonna be home soon. But then once I got to my family's house, I was at peace. I felt much better. My aunt, she treated me very well. My cousins, they were also helpful. I don't know what I would have done without them, because I needed them like every second. Once I got to the house, I still needed them. Like I needed them to get me up from the bed. I didn't have a lot of strength to get up. And then I had this freaking drenaje that was driving me crazy. It literally went from like one side of my waist to the other side. And it was annoying. I hated it. But it was the best thing, honestly. Because I was able to get all that fluid out with the drain. I know I saw some girls at the recovery house who didn't have the drain. And like they would have to, like the massage girl would have to like poke them every time to like get all that fluid out. And I'm like, oh my God, thank God I don't need that. Yeah, they'll usually like all the fluid will come out through the drainage, through the drenaje. I had that on for 14 days. My doctor, she's like a little bit over exaggerated with that, but I think it was worth it. It was definitely worth it, I'm not gonna lie. After the 14th day, I felt like so good. I felt amazing. I felt free. I was able to move better. I was able to walk even more. I was able to sit like normal, of course, with my bobby pillow. The drain barely let me move. I couldn't really move. I had to sleep on my back all the time. Once I took the drenaje off, I was able to sleep on my stomach, which is how I always sleep. So while I was there after surgery, I saw Nathaly 3 times because I stayed for 18 days after surgery. So I saw her 3 times. Every time I would go to her, she would tell me, you know, I was doing well. Everything was looking good. She's very picky with who you get your massages with. She never gave me any trouble though. But I know she was giving a lot of the other girls trouble. Yeah, but I didn't have any issues with her office or her staff. They are like really busy though. I know a lot of people complain about that. A lot of people just complain about other stuff with the doctor. I don't want to talk about it here because honestly I didn't have any issues with her. Every case is different, you know. But she is like super busy. Her office is always packed with girls that are coming in for their checkup after surgery, girls that are coming for an evaluation. It's just crazy in there. I don't know, honestly, I don't know how that doctor has time for like to have a social life, because she has so much work to get done. Like, so many girls that want to get surgery with her. I don't know where she gets the time from. God bless that woman. Yeah, so I came back home September 12th. I flew back home. A lot of people were telling me, like, you're crazy, you're going back home so soon. And I'm like, honestly, like, I feel good. Like, physically, I felt good. I think I was fine enough to fly back home. So I came home that same day. So the plane ride actually wasn't so bad. I walked around like 4 times. You know, I would get up. I got like the first seat. I came through JetBlue, so I got like the first seat. They don't have first class. It's just like extra space. So I got the extra space seat. I was actually the only one on my row. So when I got home, my parents picked me up at the airport. We ate, and then I had a massage that same day. I booked a massage for the day I was gonna ride back home, because I had a massage every day after surgery basically in DR. So I'm like, I need a massage. I don't want to like miss a massage. So I got a massage here. I went to some girl in Patterson because my girl, excuse me, I just ate. The girl I'm originally going to right now, she didn't want to take me without me having taking like a COVID test after I arrived, you know, because we were still in a pandemic. So I was fine with that, totally understood. So this girl in Patterson, she took me. I went to her like twice before I went to my lady here in my hometown. She was really good. I think her name was Rosie or Roxy. I don't remember, but she was really good. Then as soon as I got my COVID test done and I got my results, I started going to my lady here in my hometown. Yes, so as of right now, I've already had 31 massages. I finished my 30th, I think, on Monday. So yesterday I had one, so that was my 32nd one. I started another pack of 10. Yeah, and I plan on like getting more massages. I just want my stomach to look good, nice and flat. It still feels very sensitive. Not as sensitive as when I arrived home. When I came home, I didn't want nobody to touch me. Like, I didn't even want to touch myself. And I was able to shower when I got home. I couldn't shower like from the day of surgery till the day I arrived here. And that was my, obviously, like, I would pasarme like toallitas, you know. Obviously, I wash my face and all of that, but I couldn't, because it's something about the water in DR. I don't know, my doctor explained to me. She said I couldn't use the water in DR to shower. So I waited till I got here. And that day when I first took off my faja, I felt disgusting. I was down to shower, and I'm like, I kept thinking about it. I'm like, how am I gonna shower? How am I gonna scrub myself? How? I don't know how I did it, but I did something in that shower. I didn't like it though. I didn't like that sensation. I couldn't touch my stomach. I hated that. Now I feel much better. My skin is feeling better. It's healing really well. But yeah, it was a really tough journey. I'm not gonna lie. I went through it. The weakness was very tough. It was a difficult journey. Do I regret it? No, I don't. I love my results. Yeah, but I'm happy I was able to do this for myself, to feel better. And now that I finished grad school, I'm like ready to start my career with much more confidence. You know, I feel great about myself. And yeah, that was my story. So I'm gonna show you guys my body This was done by Nathaly Bello again. I'll stand up so you guys can see it. Under this I have lipo foam back here, because the faja will like fold, and then I don't want it to like kind of like burn me since my skin is still a little sensitive. I have lipo foam here, and I also have the board here, so whenever I sit it keeps my stomach like straight and the faja doesn't like go in there. So yeah, I'm already finally feeling like myself. Probably this was probably the first week since I started feeling more like myself. Like getting up from bed has been easier. Sleeping is still a little uncomfortable because I'm used to like sleeping on my stomach and my sides, and I'm still scared to sleep on my sides since she did insert some fat on my hips. So I feel like if I sleep on my side, I'm like they're gonna go away. I don't know, or I don't know if that's normal. I still don't think it's time for me to be able to sleep on my side. I think it's too soon still, so I'm gonna give myself a little bit of more time, but until now I'm gonna sleep on my stomach. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, you can DM me. I'll put my Instagram down here, and thank you guys for watching.